I'm currently the Regional Councillor and Deputy Mayor for the City of Markham, and I'm running for re-election as Regional Councillor. I'm so pleased to be here today to remind people to cast your vote. That's how the democracy of Canada works. It doesn't work by you saying, well, he or she got elected. It works when you say, I helped them get elected, or I made my own decision, and I cast my vote, and I went out and tried to get my selection elected. But I'm quite pleased that we've had the election, and even though they didn't win, or they did win, this is how Canada works. So I say to everybody, cast your vote. There's a couple things I've been talking about during this election here in Markham, and one of them, of course, is taxes. Property taxes, I think, can be onerous on occasion, and trying to make sure that they stay down, that they don't increase too much, is very important, both at the Markham level and at the regional council level. So I work on that. I've been on the budget committee for every year I've been elected, and I plan to be so in the future, and that's one of my goals, to make sure that any increases are small, at least below inflation, and we'll see when we get into the next budget. One of the other things I work on is traffic. We all know that the number one issue in Markham is traffic, the number two issue in Markham is traffic, and the number three issue in Markham is traffic. We hear about it, any candidate hears about it all the time, and one of the things I think is really important, we're going to have to find out how to solve the traffic issues on our larger roads like 16th Avenue. One of the things I'm looking at and have raised at Regional Council are alternating lanes like at Jarvis Street downtown. I think 3 going west in the morning and 3 going east in the evening might work. We also have to improve transit. We have to bring that young subway up to Highway 7 as soon as we can, and we have to continue with the Viva lines. Another thing that people ask me about, and they ask me about cannabis. I'm not in favor of the sale of cannabis in retail stores in Markham. I never have been. I voted against it at council, and I'll continue to be opposed to that. I think we should be talking about safety for our children, and I don't think the sale of cannabis in retail stores is the safe way to handle the product. So those are the things I'm running on. There are many others. If you contact me at jackheathcampaign@rogers.com, you'll get my full long list of things I'm working on so far right now as Deputy Mayor and Regional Councillor, and what I'll be working on in the future. And so feel free, jackheathcampaign@rogers.com. Feel free to contact that, and I'll send you the full long list. But in the meantime, remember to vote on October 22nd or in the advance polls. Your vote is very important, so cast your vote on October 22nd. Thank you very much.
Jack, you just mentioned the budgeting is one of the most important things in your running for the regional council, right? So I understand that the residents will always ask for more service, but the income from it's limited. I mean, the source of income is limited. How can you do that?
I'm the chair of Markham District Energy, and we pay into Markham $3.5 million in dividends annually. And Markham also owns 16% of Electra, the power company, and they produce dividends in the $9 to $10 million. I think we should be looking at more investments at both the Markham Council and at York Region in order to produce more revenue. We can't raise taxes enough to provide all the services people ask for. Just before I got here, someone talked about windrows, that is removing the snow from the driveway at the bottom of people's driveway. I like that program, but it would probably cost $3 to $4 million more than we have now in the budget. So, and I've tried to find ways to cost it. But if we can get revenues that aren't only from property taxes, then we can probably afford more of those kinds of services. And that's something I've been working on in the past, and it's something I'll continue to work on.
Yeah, I think that's a solution. Thanks, Jack.
Thank you very much.